Hello, this is Thomas. I don't want to do that.
Thomas! You're supposed to be helping Alex.
Okay. You recording?
Yes, I'm still recording.
Hello, Alex. This is Thomas.
This reminds me of Hawaiian horror retakes.
So my first ever accident on a skateboard. Actually, it wasn't my first ever. It was my worst ever skating accident ever. And it was when me and a bunch of my friends were skating at the high school, and there's these two stairs in the back. Two sets of stairs, I guess 7 stairs. And you're supposed to ollie the first one, and then quickly ollie the second one. Real quick. So, first couple tries I kept landing the first one, but I couldn't make it to the second one fast enough. So, on this last attempt, even though I didn't know at that time it was my last attempt, I ollied it, slipped backwards, and I flung back and hit my ass on the second set of stairs. And I bounced up, started running, and I guess, unbeknown to me, other people were saying I was screaming like a little girl and saying I broke my ass. And I ran around the parking lot and said I broke my ass. I'm pretty sure, and everyone was laughing at me. So I was like, guys, I'm okay. Blah, blah. And they're like, dude, you should go to the hospital. We heard it pop. I'm like, no, dude, I'm fine. So we went skating more. We went to the other stair set. Start skating it. My friend told me pop a kickflip off of it. I was like, alright, I'll do it. And then I did it. And then I fell on my ass. And it was probably the worst ever ass falling ever. Because at that point I knew I seriously broke my ass. So I told everyone I had to go to the hospital. But I was really hungry, so we didn't go to the hospital first. We went to get some food. So I ate hot dogs, and I couldn't sit down in a food court, so I had to eat standing up because my ass was black and blue. So after we were done eating, we went to the hospital, went to the emergency room, me and a whole bunch of my friends. What?
You're at 3 minutes and 42 seconds.
Oh, and then, so the lady's like, yo, what happened? You look perfectly fine. I'm like, I broke my ass. And she's like, what? I'm like, I broke my ass. And she's like, okay, put your name here and take a seat. I'm like, really? Can't take a seat? My ass is broken. So I stand up, waiting in the waiting room, in the ER. Doctor's like, Tom's Kennedy, needs to you can come back. So I go back there, and he's like, so what's wrong, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I think I broke my ass. And he's like, what, the coccyx? I'm like, sure. So he's like, go ahead and lay down on the thing. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, lay down on it. I'm like, I can't lay down. He's like, face down. I'm like, oh, I know what he's going to do. So he laid me down. Well, he didn't lay me down. That kind of sounds gay. I laid down on the table, and then all I heard was the glove come on and smacked on his hand. And he's like, I got to feel around there. So he put what I'm sure is Vaseline on the glove, and poked around, and he said, "Yep, your tailbone is half an inch to the right of where it's supposed to be." I'm like, "Awesome. What can we do about it?" And get your finger out of there. And then he's like, "I'm gonna give you a couple of donuts that you can sit on for 2 months." I'm like, "That's it?" He's like, "Yeah, or we're gonna have to break it again to get it in place." I'm like, awesome. So I had to walk around school for 2 months with a donut and a pillow because the donut was not enough for an 8-hour school day. So everyone made fun of me, which was awesome. But everyone signed my donut, so I have a signed donut by everyone. Everyone wrote really funny things on it. So, yeah, that's it. About the worst skating experience of my life. Thank you.